Hello everybody, it is Simply Chloe, and today I am here with my mom.
Hi.
And today we are going to be playing Never Have I Ever, so let's get into it. I have these I have and I have never signs, and so basically if you've never seen Never Have I Ever, it's basically where we ask each other questions and then we put I have or I have never. So yeah, let's start. So the first question is, never have I ever gotten gum in my hair? I have never.
I have.
What's the...
I was 9 years old and this is actually kind of embarrassing, but I was playing around with my gum and it fell in my hair.
Oh. I have never. I'm actually very careful about getting gum in my hair because, like, it just sounds really bad, and I heard you have to, like, put peanut butter in your hair and, like, oil and all this stuff.
We tried a few different things, yeah.
What ended up getting it out?
Ice.
Ice?
Yeah.
Wow. So,
yeah, we had to freeze it out, and it took a really long time, and I was in a lot of trouble.
So, try not to get gum in your hair, and if you do, try ice.
Yeah.
Try freezing it. Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is, never have I ever cheated on a test? See, I feel like I probably have before when I was little. I don't know though. So I'm going to say I haven't, but I feel like in first grade or something, it was like a spelling test where we're like, it was more like not a test, but we were just working on like vocab words. And I think someone told me what it was when we're not supposed to say it. I don't know. But so I haven't because it wasn't a test. When did you cheat on a test?
All right, next question.
What? Okay.
Never have I ever lied to my mom.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I feel like I probably have when I was little. Like, I feel like probably when I was little I've lied before.
She's such a good kid.
I don't know. I'm going to say I have because I don't remember a time that I have. But probably when I was little, I probably told a lie before.
This was actually a trick question because the truth is that everybody lies. It's part of the human experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it right. It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Because I feel like I have probably lied before when I was little.
Yeah.
Like, because everyone lies when they're little because they don't understand that lying's bad. Never have I ever shoplifted.
I was a bad teen. Please don't turn out like I did.
What time did you shoplift?
I was 12 years old. I got caught. It was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing and humiliating. I got in a lot of trouble, and I never did it again.
Where did you shoplift? Like a grocery store?
It was a clothing store.
It was a clothing store.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I ever loitered.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't know what loitering is, it's like let's say you're at a mall and you're just like standing there like talking with your friends and you're like blocking maybe an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
That would be loitering, like being in the way.
Loitering was the thing to do in the 80s. In the 1980s when we were teens, we'd go to the mall and we would not do anything but just stand there and take up space.
Never have I ever broken something and not told anyone. I think I have before. It wasn't like, it was more like the thing was already broken, but I think I made it worse or something.
What was it?
It was like, I remember like one time I was hanging out with these people, and I was like at a park or something, and these kids had these toys, and they were really cheap, like dollar store toys, and we were using them, and it broke, and I didn't say anything because I was embarrassed. But it was like dollar store toys or something like that, and they were really cheap, like they were gonna break anyway. And I didn't say anything because I was too embarrassed.
I do not recall any time that I broke something that I didn't tell anyone. I'm pretty sure that I've either just owned it, or if I did break something, it was probably something that belonged to me. So.
Never have I ever worn a shirt wrong, as in like inside out, backwards, anything. I have.
I feel like everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but actually like gone out.
I wore my underpants inside out on more than one occasion.
One time I was in gym class and I put on my shirt inside out, and I was like doing my thing, and we were like in line for kickball, and someone was like, "Hey, I think your shirt's inside out," and I just laughed about it because there was like this tag right over here, and it was like sticking out, and it was like it was like the shirt tag, and I just laughed it off. Like, it wasn't that embarrassing. It was just a plain white shirt, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So I have.
Okay, so never have I ever pretended to read a book that I didn't really read, or pretended to watch a movie that I didn't really watch.
I don't think I've ever done that.
No.
No, I've never done that before.
I've always been pretty honest about stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's like, what's the point in lying about watching a movie or like reading a book? Because it's kind of like
for school or like book club or something. Yeah.
You know, I did have one time. I said, like, I had already read the book before, but I said I hadn't yet, so I pretended to read it for the first time, but it wasn't my first time. I mean, I still read the book before.
What book was it?
The Alchemist. Cause for my like book thing, we were supposed to read a new book, but I really wanted to do a project on that book, so I pretended to be reading it for the first time.
That's a great book.
But it was my second time reading it.
But you technically read it again, so.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I actually read it the second time because I still remembered it. Because I had read it like a year before, so I remembered the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not word for word, but still. Never have I ever pretended to be someone that I wasn't.
You mean like on the phone or online or?
Anywhere. Well, like in person. Like
in person?
Like, let's say someone walks up to you and they're like, "Oh, are you that celebrity?" And you're like, "Yeah," but you're really not or something. Or like you say that your name's Susan, but really it's like Mark. I don't know. I have never.
I have.
When?
Well, so when you get older and you're like out at a bar or a club and somebody that you're not comfortable with comes up to you, you might make some things up to so that they don't have like information about you. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's a bit different though because you're doing it for your safety. I just mean like for the fun of it. So this one is a bit similar to the last one, but never have I ever had like someone call me the wrong name and not corrected them.
I love correcting people. So
I haven't because I mean, I have.
Yeah.
So one time I was at the hairstylist getting my hair cut, and the person thought that my name was your name because you had signed it on your name instead of mine because it was like your credit card. No, it was like you were the one setting up the appointment, so you put it on your name, but really it was my name. So they called me Catherine at the end, and I didn't correct them because I was too embarrassed, and I didn't want to embarrass them for getting it wrong.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah.
She just wanted to be me.
Never have I ever had a bird poop on me. I haven't.
I have New Jersey circa 1980 something. I was probably about 10, 12 years old, sitting on the beach, the Jersey Shore. All of a sudden, something lands right on my knee. And I'm like, is that a worm? Because it kind of moved a little, because of gravity. And then my grandma looks at me, goes, she said, "That's bird poop." But she didn't say poop. She said the other word. And I'm like, ah! And then she wiped it off me. And that was that.
I feel like I haven't directly had a bird poop on me before, but there was a, one time, like, I was fishing and a bird pooped next to me and some of it splashed onto me, but I wouldn't count it as them pooping on me.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
No.
It was just, like, some of it splashed.
No, this landed on my knee.
Ew.
Yeah.
See, I'm always so paranoid about that. I'm always so scared that a bird is going to poop on me that I'm always like, every time I see a bird.
Of all the things to be scared of.
Yeah. Whenever I see a bird flying above me, I'm like. Never have I ever had a bird steal my food at the beach. I've I've never had a bird steal my food.
Happened to my mom. A seagull took a hot dog right out of her bun as she was walking down the beach.
That's crazy.
It swooped down and took it right out of the bun. She had to go get another one.
Never have I ever lied about my age to seem cool.
Oh, like all the time.
I
When I was younger, not now. Now I'm proud. Now I'm proud to be a 47-year-old woman. I earned those years. But back in the day, I would say that I was older than I really was to seem cool.
I think one time I did it, or like a few times I did it, I was like playing video games and I said I was like 13 or something. I said I was like a little bit older than I was because I didn't want to seem like I was just like a 12-year-old playing a game.
Wow.
I just did it like a few times to seem like cooler. Like I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I was like 8 or something. Okay, last but not least, never have I ever smelt laundry to see if it was clean. I have.
I feel like everybody low-key does this.
Sometimes I smell it knowing it's clean because like sometimes when laundry is fresh it smells so like fresh laundry smells really good. Like very underrated, it smells really good. But yes, I have smelled something before to see if it was clean. Okay everybody, that is it. Have a great day and
Live your best lifestyle.
bye.
You're such a great kid.